Hey there guys, welcome back to Texas Beer Reviews, and on this episode we will be looking at MadTree's Blood Orange PsycHOPathy. So this is from MadTree out of Cincinnati, Ohio, and this is their IPA with blood oranges. I've never had anything from MadTree. This is courtesy of Corey Crafts off Beer Advocate. Thank you very much for the box. Definitely wasn't necessary, but some pretty good beers that he sent me, and this was one of them. So, like I mentioned, I've never had anything from MadTree. I don't really know much about them at all. But this sounds pretty good. And it was canned on October 5th. So this is super fresh. It was 9 days old. It's crazy fresh. So, doesn't have any ABV on the can. On tap says 6.2% and 72 IBUs. I have had maybe one blood orange IPA. I don't even remember. But not something you see too often. But I really like blood oranges, so I'm pretty excited to check this guy out. So I just kind of looked up stuff online for it beforehand, and looks like it was kind of I guess a case limit per person. This one website was saying 2 different bars and restaurants, and was $11.99 for a 6-pack. But anyway, let's crack it open and see what I think. All right. Oh. There we go. Got a little bit more here left in the can. So this thing pours out nice, very hazy, light, sort of a, peach, mango type color to it. Very kind of a lighter, murkier, orange color. But pretty nice fluffy white head. This looks fantastic. I love the hazy style. Looks just like, the New England style kind of IPA. So looks nice enough. Check out the aroma. Ooh, that smells good. Very bright, piney, citrusy. Light breadiness to it. Some of that kind of mango, maybe a slight pineapple. Those kind of it's got like a light tropical fruit type thing going. This nice light breadiness. But I'm getting a big citrus punch. It could be the blood oranges. I can't say that the blood oranges are jumping out at me yet. It's like specifically, but it is very nice and citrusy, and I'm sure that has, something to do with it. So, but it smells fantastic. So let's go ahead and check out the taste. Cheers. Oh yeah, much more blood orange on the taste. Tons and tons of citrus. Blood orange definitely stands out. If you're not familiar with blood oranges, they have the flesh on the inside is kind of streaked with red. Some of them more so than others. There's a few different varieties, that I've had. But Moros are my favorite. They usually have a lot more of that blood red coloring to it. And they have more of this raspberry-like tone, to the flavor. It's very nice and citrusy, but with some raspberry kind of notes to it. And it's a bit more tart, It's not as sweet as something like a navel orange. It's got a bit more acidity to it. But yeah, definitely getting big citrus blood orange here. Hint of that raspberry type of flavor to it. Big and piney, some light breadiness. Maybe just a hint of tropical fruit, hint of mango, but really it's the citrus that's really standing out on this beer. Yeah. There's a slight bit of acidity there, but it's not sour. Not anything close to being sour or tart. Just kind of a bit of acidity from that blood orange. It starts off just a little bit sweet, but definitely finishes much more on the dry side. Pretty decently bitter, 72 IBUs, if that's correct. I can definitely see it. Um, nice lingering bitterness on this to balance it out. Mouthfeel is pretty nice and full. Carbonation, is kind of that medium lighter carb that you kind of get out of this, that sort of New England style. It's pretty prickly at first, but that heavier body kind of, feels a bit more mellowed out. Yeah, the blood orange is standing out big time. Big blood orange. But overall, I think this is a pretty good beer. Definitely a more citrus forward take on an IPA and on this style. I'm playing back and forth between 4 and 4.25. I love the appearance, love the aroma. The blood oranges are pretty nice on it. I think I'm gonna go more toward the 4.25. I don't know what I could say I would want more out of this. I like the tropical fruits a little bit more than citrus. So I guess it's just personal preference at that point. But definitely one of the better blood orange beers that I've had, and probably the best blood orange IPA. I've had it a lot. Or any of those IPAs that has more like a citrus, you put navel or oranges, grapefruit, whatever else, is definitely one of the better ones. It's a big blood orange kick, and but it finishes nice dry and nice lingering bitterness, pretty full, beautiful color. Definitely really nice color. So there you go. But 4.25 for MadTree's Blood Orange PsycHOPathy. So thanks again, Corey, and can't wait to check out the other beers. Got another one we come a little bit later on that I told him I'd check out. Barrel-aged blend of different stouts. So anyway, if I ever see any more MadTree, I'd be excited to try it out. So with all that said, think global, drink local, and cheers.